introvert, amplified introvert. I'm an introvert, amplified introvert.
Hey, welcome back to the Amplified Introvert. This here is episode 5. We're going to talk about solitude. So if you notice this week, I am on video. Haven't done this in a while. Going to be a little rusty. So if I make mistakes, please excuse me and I'll get better with time. Again, welcome. So last week we explored how to leverage our quiet strengths a little bit, right? And thrive in the workplace, moving beyond traditional extroverted ideals. Now, I really hope you're feeling more empowered to bring your authentic self to the workplace, because this week I want to dive deeper into the wellspring from which all of our amplified strengths flow. And the wellspring is in fact solitude, right? Spending time alone to recharge. In a world that always equates anymore with constant interaction, social media, just being barraged with ads, right? You're having to be in meetings all the time. Meetings, some you need to be in, some you don't need to be in. It's just an hustle culture, right? The world is not meant for introverted people. I'm sorry, it's not. And in that world, for those of us that need solitude or alone time, quiet time, it can be a little weird, and people can treat us a little differently. They can call us shy, aloof, many things. So I've been working in marketing 25 years, and this is a field, for those of you that work in marketing, will know that it requires constant interaction with your team, with customers. You constantly have to get on the phone, constantly have to send emails. You're planning events, right? It's just boom, 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 constant interaction. You're going to be drained almost on a daily basis. I know that I am. And even now, after a week of client calls, and that's after doing this for 2 or 3 decades, I still need tons of time to reflect. I still need to pull away, have a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, pet a cat, right? Love cats. But that's because my creative breakthroughs and yours, well, they don't come from being constantly on. They don't come from being constantly focused. They don't come from setting a freaking Pomodoro timer for 25 minutes 7 times a day. That's not where we get it from. We get it from these spaces of relaxation and quietude. So from a behavioral psychology standpoint, our brains, they're just wired differently. We process external stimuli way more deeply than an extrovert does. And this means that constant social interaction and noise, it's going to deplete our energy reserves very quick. And I want you to remember something. Solitude is not about being antisocial. It's about giving our nervous system the time that it needs to recharge itself. It's giving it that necessary downtime so that we can return to the world with clarity, with renewed energy, and at full capacity. Philosophically, solitude is where we cultivate self-awareness. In these quiet moments, it's where we can hear our own thoughts, understand our emotions, and align with our core values. Now, as a spiritualist myself, I see solitude as a pathway to inner wisdom, a space for introspection that allows me to connect with something deeper than myself and to ground myself in that truth. It's where I can discern what truly matters beyond the noise and expectations of the world around me, right? I need to do this often. So, how can we as introverts protect and cultivate this vital thing that we need? Well, first of all, we need to schedule that solitude. Now, this is non-negotiable. Just as you're going to block off time on your calendar for meetings, you need to block off time for solitude. This is so important. Treat it as a non-negotiable, minimum 15 minutes. Second, you need to create a recharge zone. A lot of people have this. It's a special spot in their home or at the office where they can go and relax. Google even has something called nap pods at their facility. That's exactly what this is for. It's a recharge zone. So you need to create this space. And you need this space because when you have your non-negotiable appointment with yourself every day, you need that non-negotiable space that will not be interrupted. Very important. You also need to embrace mindful, solitary activities. So fill these moments with activities that rejuvenate you. Maybe you like to play the guitar. Maybe you like to sing karaoke. Maybe you play video games. Maybe you write on Substack. Whatever you do, do it and really focus on it. Allow yourself to freely experience the moment. Don't worry about work. Don't worry about your responsibilities. That comes later. This is that time for you. Okay, really dive in. You also need to implement digital detoxes. This is very important because in the hyper-connected world that we live in, it's crazy, right? True solitude doesn't exist. It requires disconnecting from screens entirely. So set the screen time app on your iPad, set the screen time on your phone, give yourself these reminders, and don't scroll before bedtime. Please. It's going to be the last thing you do, okay? Designate tech-free zones because embracing solitude, it's not about isolating yourself. It's about empowering yourself and recognizing that your quiet nature is profound strength. And by honoring your need for this alone time, you can amplify your capacity for creativity, insight, and meaningful connection when you do engage with the world. So I'd love to hear from you. What is your favorite way to embrace solitude and recharge? Share your tips in the comments below. And until next week, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. This was my first video episode. I'm sure I'm going to watch it and have plenty of reasons to delete it, but I'm going to send it. And next week, I'm going to improve even more. So thanks for being here with me. Keep amplifying. Good night.
I'm an introvert.